Team Twilight, guys. Doing a profile of my ZING deck. I really like this deck, and I got like 3rd place on my locals the other day, and I don't know, I like it. It's my ZING Zephyr to be exact. Alright, so let's get started. I run 3 Chai Wen, one of the greatest cards on the whole deck. It allows you to special summon monsters from the deck, and then if your monster get destroyed, he'll be special himself from the graveyard. So it's pretty good. 2 fire, 2 earth, 2 shadow, 2 wind, 2 water, and then 1 Tidal. The rest of them are just ZING targets basically, and let's just keep special summoning them. And then for the Zephyr cards, Pendulum monsters, run 2 of this guy. He allows great Pendulum plays and allows you to search out your any ZING card when it's destroyed by opponent's monster or card effect. And then we run 2 secrets. Secret allows you to target 1 monster, making him a 2-net monster, and it gets shoved back into the deck, and it's great for pendulum summoning. We run the Satellite one. Cannot really pronounce that name, but it's the Satellite one. It's pretty pro. He targets 1 of your monsters, so if you target this guy, you get his effect off, and you can pop a card your opponent's controls, which is really good. And then to run up the monsters, we run 1 Exodius to recycle basically all your ZING monsters. I mean, you have Path, but this just allows you just to keep going off for your plays. And yeah, that's basically it. Alright, on to spells. We run 2 Path. Like I said, Exodius is like basically a 3rd path, but like a hardcore path. Path's pretty good. It recycles 3 and you draw 2. Take your own pot of greed. 2 Oracle. 3 gets cloggy, but I find that 2 is fine because you can search it, and on top of that, you can just draw it, and it's a really nice top deck to draw because it allows you to add any of your pendulum monsters, Zephyr pendulum monsters. 2 MST because I hate back row, and yeah, back row is stupid. I wish Heavy Stone was here, but it's not. 2 Dark Hole, it ruins my opponent. And on top of that, it just helps me out to get off my plays faster. And like I said, just like Raigeki, it ruins my opponent. Soul Charge, Soul Charge should really send us spiritually. And then 1 Power Duality. I think 1 Power Duality is fine because you pendulum summon a lot, and you just can't waste with 2 Power Dualities, because if you go for Power Duality, and you won't be able to pendulum summon, you have to wait till next turn, which is really stupid. So 1 Power Duality is fine. On the traps, we run triple creation. Pretty self-explanatory. Your monster gets destroyed. You basically special summon a ZING monster from your deck, which is so broken. Stupid. We run 2 of the new trap card. Strike. Sorry, I can't read upside down. Strike. You have to have a pendulum target in the Zephyr pendulum target in your extra deck, and basically banish it. It just negates everything. It's like Satellite Nova, only you just don't use Satellites. And then 3 trap cards: Praise Antonio Bottomless, a Mirror Force, and Charge Tribute. Alright, on to the extra deck. We run double Basha. I like saying that. Double Basha because it targets 3, or depending on how many you use, you can target 3 and shove them all back in the deck, which is really good. 1 Yazi can be targeted, and target 1 card you control, 1 party controls, and just basically red poop. Like, he's so pro. And then 1 Shao Fang, because we don't. This is only like 2nd game, because first game you can't go first turn Shao Fang because you don't know what they're playing. So Shao Fang's effect is depending on what attribute you use, your opponent cannot use any monsters with that attribute. So if you go like first turn Shadow and Light, like all together, your opponent cannot summon monsters with Light, or well, they can summon monsters, they just can't activate their effects, which is really dumb. It ruins the Telenites, it ruins Shadow especially. And then just for other monsters, we run 1 Star Eater, 1 Leo, best card of the game, 1 Beals. This card, I go first turn Beals most of the time. What gives them barrier to stop level 5 ranks going, level 5 high monsters going. One Thought Ruler, one Black Rose to blow up the field if I really need to. One Goyo, because it's Goyo. Armades. Herald of Pure Light. This card's pro because when you use Bashia and Herald of Pure Light, you can just keep recycling Herald of Pure Light and Bashia. So it's really good. And then one Mistbird for rounding up our level 3 monster. And then I didn't say this earlier. The effects of all the ZING monsters. If you break to skill them, if you do anything, the effects will still apply. Like, say you break to skill Beals, and Beals' original effects cannot be destroyed by card effects. But if you use I believe it's Earth. Earth allows you to not him being destroyed by battle. If you break to skill Beals, he'll still have the effect of not being able to destroy battle due to Earth's effect. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The only way to stop these is either Solemn Warning or Blackboard Heaven. That's the only way to stop them. Or if you just have this score on the field, you can synchro summon, or you have Ophion or something.